Scorpio, first of all, Merry Christmas. Second of all, welcome to Embodying the Elixir Tarot. Today we will be continuing my waning crescent moon series where I'm going to dig into your love life and see what messages Spirit has for you. This is a time-stamped video, so this part of it is going to be the intro. During the intro, I have pulled the general energy to see what we may be discussing. And the card that you guys pulled is You Deserve Love. You are lovable. And on the bottom of the deck, you guys got It's Safe for You to Love, right? So what I get from this, Scorpio, especially because it's the waning crescent moon, which is about releasing old patterns and behaviors or outdated beliefs. Some of you, Scorpio, you can get real deep and you can get real dark. So you may have gone through things that have made you feel like you need to live in a shell, and Spirit wants you to know that this is the time to come out. Like, whatever you may have been through, you can release that, because right now they want you to understand that you are lovable. So what I like to do when I pull out the first card is also pull an empath oracle card. You don't even have to consider yourself an empath, but empaths work with energy. This deck, hello deck, this deck works with energy as well. So it's going to give me a little further insight into what the issue may be. And when I say issue, know that I mean that in the sense that anything that you face, any challenge that you face is a chance for growth. So while it may be an issue, it may be uncomfortable, you might not really like it, you may perceive it to be bad, it's all a part of the plan. Whoever that person was, when something happened that you didn't like, that's the best they had at the moment. And it might have been very minimal, but that's the best they had. Have compassion towards them and be like, you know what? I release you from any wrong or right. You were just a stepping stool for me to get to an understanding that I need to have. And Scorpio, you're all about understanding. That's why you dive so deep. And this is really a good time for you anyway, because it's about releasing. It's about shadow work. You know what I mean? It's about dissecting a situation for the value and the lessons and things like that. And Scorpio, you're good at that. But right now, Spirit wants you to understand that you need to open up to the idea that you might really you might really be lovable, Scorpio. People might not be as afraid of your sting as you think they are. Some people will stand and fight. But what's the energy on You Deserve Love for Scorpio Collective? You Deserve Love for the Scorpio Collective, please. What is the energy on You Deserve Love for the Scorpio Collective? That's way too much. Stop playing games. Like, what's the energy on You Deserve Love for the Scorpio Collective? Thank you. Ooh. Predator. 28. See that claw on there? So this card, I'm going to go ahead and read what it says for you, right? But that card basically, just an overall overview of it, that card basically talks about people, energy vampires, and how we attract them based on, things that we've experienced. But as the predators of life hunt, I relinquish my role as prey on their journey. Am I being drained by those that have endless problems? Have I enabled someone so they cannot find their own strength? Am I being drained by someone whose part in the relationship is at a much lower vibration than my own? Scorpio. I just want to make sure. Yeah. All right. Okay. So basically, we have two opposing vibes. One is, you know what? I just got this. It's not an opposing vibe at all. One directly affects the other one, Scorpio. If you're in a low vibration yourself, feeling like, not really valuing yourself the way that you should, you're going to attract people that see that. And they're going to use that to their advantage. It sounds like something just fell behind me. I'm sorry. They're going to use that to their advantage, and they will require more of you than you really should be given at any given time. Not if you have a good sense of self-worth and value, you'll attract people that value you correctly, that are in alignment with what you feel you deserve. if you have someone like this in your energy, not to put the blame on you, but let's just flip the way that looks and think about that. It's not a blame filled situation. What it is a chance for growth. Admit that maybe your frequency wasn't what it needed to be at the time, or it was, because everything happens the way it should happen. So you might have been in a low vibe and created a situation with somebody that you thought would be what you wanted, but since you have elevated some from all of this self-work and healing you've been doing through all these moon phases, as you've been elevating, Scorpio, maybe this is a no longer the right situation for you, or if it's, meant to be in your life, you guys can definitely work through the cycles. But I don't want to talk too far on it because I haven't even gotten into the tarot. So this is the intro. So the next chapter will be the actual reading, where I will ask these questions of spirit to see what advice they have for you guys when it concerns this. But this is the perfect time too. You let go of this stuff right now. You learn where to put it at. To face it. You face your situation and bring balance and harmony to it one way or the other. And by the time the new moon comes on December 30th, you guys will be right in alignment to start setting intentions for how you want your year to go. Not even just about your year. You do this every new moon, but since it's falling right on the 30th, what perfect timing. Look at divine timing and how that plays out. So please, I hope to get to see you in the next chapter, where we'll break all this down and get you some advice, okay? All right, Scorpio, we're going to go ahead and get into it. So, 3 cards. I'm going to be asking about what old pattern is affecting this situation, what old belief or, outdated situation, outdated self-belief or whatever is affecting the present situation. I'm going to ask what it is that you're not seeing, and I'm also going to ask for advice. So, what is the thing that you want Scorpio to release? Scorpio Collective, who this message is for. What does Scorpio need to release? What is it that you want Scorpio to release during this waning crescent moon? Thank you, Spirit. In regards to their love life. In regards to their love with their self. Because, your love life includes you too. Ooh. You got the Star. That's interesting. That's very interesting. I can't wait to clarify that. Because how could you need to release healing? But see, Spirit is so magnificent. Watch. Okay. Well, what is it that Scorpio is not seeing? The Scorpio Collective, who's watching this message, what is it that they're not seeing at this time? What is it that Scorpio isn't seeing at this time? Scorpio not seeing that you want them to see. The Justice try to pop out. What is Scorpio seeing that you not seeing that you want them to see? This love right in their face. Y'all see how that flapped out over here? When it's safe for you to love? They say you're not seeing this love offer. That could be that you need to come out of healing mode. You see how she's flying out, flying up. This is the Star. This is, having hope. This, that, and the third. Like, maybe it's time to step beyond this point and accept this love offer, or to look at your love life with hope and optimism. What advice do you have for Scorpio? But keep in mind that empath energy, that predator energy is right there. What advice do you have for Scorpio in regards to what they need to be releasing during this waning crescent? Advice for Scorpio. King of Cups, balanced emotions. Okay. So there's a few things I got. You got 4 swords on the bottom of the deck with the 7 of swords, and then the 8 of pentacles, and then the 4 of cups, and then the 6 of wands. So, like I said, some of you may definitely be suffering from some negative self-talk. You may be in an emotional state right now. And the reason I say that is because the Knight of Cups is known to be emotional. You know what I mean? Which is good for creativity. It's good for believing in, things that are hard to believe in. But you have predator somewhere in your energy, which maybe may be the reason why you feel like you need to still keep yourself in healing mode. You still need to protect yourself. Let me see why this is here. That's what these are here for, to clarify this. Why do we have the star and what Scorpio needs to release? This is all emotions is what I'm seeing. You got cups and you got the star. I'm not sure what energy the star is. Maybe it's Uranus. Looks like unexpected change. Well, I'm not sure. Let me see. Why is the star here? Why is the star here and what they need to release? Toxicity. So, I kind of get, it kind of feels exactly how I thought it felt, which was you're protecting yourself from what you may be perceiving to be a predator in the energy. Queen of Swords, sharp, mentally sharp, seeing everything with clarity. This my she don't take no shit card. This me. It's just an Aquarian energy or whatever, but it's really about being very perceptive and decisive and making the right decisions without being overly emotional or whatever, or over just you could be over analytical, you could be over critical right now. This could be self-imposed control. You got the devil and the emperor here under the star, clarifying the star. You have the devil and the emperor. So the devil energy is Capricorn energy. That season is coming up. We are in Capricorn energy right now. This could also be some of you being so steadfast on the plan, being stubborn, being like, like maybe you're working towards something and you just feel like right now you don't got time for love. You don't want to deal with it. You know what I mean? So you just like, all right, never mind. I'd rather do what I'm doing. Ain't nobody got time. But you also have the sun and the high priestess. This is listening to your intuition, or your intuition is illuminating something for you. Maybe somebody was holding something close to your chest, or maybe you are holding yourself close to your chest because you feel this energy here. You feel like there's someone in your energy that is like draining you, or maybe you feel like somebody around you isn't putting enough effort, or maybe you're just making up things to think. Scorpio, because you don't really want to open all the way up. That's kind of just the vibe I get. Because if this is in the position of what you need to let go, not let go of hope, that doesn't make any sense. The cosmos wouldn't even tell you something like that. What I'm really feeling is like let go of you feeling like you need to be in healing mode. You know what I mean? Staying hopeful, this, that, and the third. And look at what's really in front of you. I feel like what's really in front of you is a chance to look at what's really in front of you, really. Because this is, the sun, of course, is a card of optimism. It's a card of positivity. This high priestess is a card of your intuition. It's also a card of keeping things close to your chest. Not really. I just need to know what this noise be, but not really letting. I'm sorry, Scorpio, but something keep ticking in my background, and I can't figure out what it is. This is kind of strange, but anyway. I just feel like this means you don't have to hold yourself so close to your chest anymore, but you do need to pay attention to what's going on around you to see whether or not you are creating from past hurts, you're creating a situation that's not really a situation because of your need to control yourself because you don't want to be hurt again. You know what I mean? But Spirit's trying to tell you it's safe for you to love and you deserve love. You are lovable. So there's a lot of different things I could say about that, but I'm trying to keep this to a reasonable amount of time. So if you want a personal reading, please let me know because I would love to dive into your personal situation for you with your permission to see where this all comes together because this is a collective reading, so it could be so different for so many people. For some of you, there is somebody in your energy that you should be protecting yourself from because they're controlling and possessive. That could be for some of you. You may have somebody in your energy that's that way, and your intuition could be trying to tell you, to really pay attention to your illumination. Lord have mercy. The sun is illuminating what your intuition is trying to tell you at the time, which is maybe there is some toxicity in your environment. But this can be internal toxicity. Some of you can be dealing with an Aries, a Capricorn, could be dealing with a Leo, a Cancer. But I'm getting so many things at one time. This energy, like I said, it could be inside of you yourself. You know, you could be a masculine energy, whether you're male or female, but your masculine energy inside yourself right now, Scorpio, may be on some toxic shit. Like you may be talking negatively about the situation. Sometimes the Queen of Swords can be over analytical, and she showed herself. So maybe, like I said, it might be for a small group of you or whatever, but that's for you to know. You would know. Let me move on to the next one and see. You would know, though, Scorpio, if it's somebody around you. Because remember that Predator card. You got to keep that in mind. This all looks beautiful, but then the devil was the first thing to show up. So, listen. Be honest. Be honest about whether or not you just making it up because you don't want to really open up and commit, or because you're being stubborn about keeping yourself to yourself. Like, I'm happy about myself. You know, this high priestess. Scorpio, if that's how you feel, then be real about it. If you happy about yourself, just say it shit. Be happy. But the high priestess right here, look at her. Shorty is chilling. She do what for why? Why do I want to be with somebody? I'm happy already. You know what I mean? If that's how you feel, stick to your guns. But don't drag nobody with you. So, it could be, like I said, if this is a toxic person around you and you still hopeful for it to work out, Spirit might be saying, don't be hopeful for it to work out. Listen to your intuition, which is being illuminated. This is what your intuition is illuminating for you right here. That's the only way I'm seeing the sun right now. Like I said, positivity, this, that, and the third. It's all going to work out, you know, one way or another. Whether you have to leave something alone or whether or not you stand with something and it's going to shift or whatever the case may be, it's going to all work out, right? But what I'm really feeling, the energy I'm really getting on this is just a matter of the sun trying to say, like, show you what your intuition, what you're saying. There's some kind of controlling, possessive energy within you or within the dynamic between you and another person. And that needs to go. That can't ever just stay. Controlling energy, remember, am I being drained by those who have endless problems? You somebody got some problem, they got so many problems around them? All right, Knight of Cups. Why is this here? And what they don't see. Somebody young, you might be dealing with somebody younger than you. Somebody might have just be starting out on their money journey. Death, 9 of Wands, Page of Coins. King of Wands, 6 of Swords on the bottom. Could be dealing with Aries, Pisces. 9 of Wands, I think that's Sagittarius energy. Page of Coins, that's Earth energy. Not 100% sure what Earth that is, but you have the Death card. So, Death and the 9 of Wands. So Death is a rebirth and rejuvenation. It's just as soon as something ends, something else will come. This is not even an issue. As soon as something ends, something else will come. It came right in line with, if you look, this is the Devil, the Emperor, the Death, 9 of Wands, Page of Coins. So you could be battle weary for real, tired of holding on to something, the Tower, something got to change. Something got to change. On Tower only comes to be balanced. Something is out of balance with this offer, this Knight of Cups. I'm also getting, I really am getting somebody dealing with somebody possessive. I ain't gonna lie. Not gonna lie. 5 of Wands. No longer fighting. Okay. And then the Fool. Yeah. So, Scorpio, the advice, well, not even the advice. What you're not seeing, maybe okay. Maybe this is even a better. Page of Cups, 10 of Cups, Strength. I think your intuition is trying to tell you, Scorpio, that this might not, the situation that you might be hopeful in, maybe, okay. Because sometimes when you don't have, when your self-love isn't aligned properly with who you really are, the beautiful you that you really are, Scorpio, like I said in the beginning, in the intro, you will attract toxic energies. You will attract narcissists. I see narcissists all over, the devil and the emperor being together. There's Aries energy, but the negative side of them, if they don't have any kind of compassion or if they haven't worked on their leadership skills, it can be very toxic. Just naturally by how they are. And just think of what an emperor is. It's not a king, it's an emperor. You know what I mean? That air that somebody might be controlling. You have the 4 coins here. You have the tower and then the 4 coins. So I feel like somebody is a little possessive, a little controlling. It could be you, or it could be the energy around you, Scorpio. But I really feel like it's the energy around you more than I feel like it's you, because I'm asking for you and what needs to be let go. You have the devil and you have death in the same reading. You have the tower as well. So change is definitely what's happening right now. Spirit is definitely talking to you about something needing to change. Your intuition is being highlighted by you running across this video. You was looking for answers. They're here. And the answers seem to me that you should really evaluate moving forward instead of looking at this situation as the one that's going to bring you what you're looking for out of love, because it could have just been to show you that you deserve love. I can relate. Okay. And then trust me, it's not easy to accept something like that. It's not easy to accept that you might have met a person just to teach you something and you have to let that lesson go. That's not easy to accept. I'm not telling you to do one thing or the next. I'm telling you to consider both. Consider that you might have to walk away and be okay with that. Consider that you might get to stay and then the toxicity will change and you two will grow together. That is going to be your gauge on whether or not, because you have the 2 of Wands out here. So you have the 2 of Wands, you have the 6 of Coins, and then you have the 5 of Wands on the other side in the reverse. This is saying you trying to decide. Now, usually I put them all in proper order, but I understand it this way. What it's saying is, whenever I see the 2 of Wands, especially in this deck, that's why I love it. It's because, let me see, I want you to see how, well, you can see kind of, oh, there you go. Because you can see him looking at, do I give? Do I continue to give to this? But if I do I want to still fight for this? Like, do you still want to fight for this? Do you want to fight and keep, fight for equal give and take in this relationship? And that might be a thing. That's why you have predator right here. Someone's draining your energy because they have toxic traits. They're controlling. They're trying to control you from, some of you might be on a spiritual journey with the High Priestess and the Sun, and this person's controlling ways may be in the way of you trying to do some introspection and do some growing spiritually. So if you really feel like the relationship is worth fighting for, but with the 5 of Wands reversed, I don't think so. And then you have the Fool after that. This is the order it came out in. The 5 of Wands and then the Fool, but it really goes the other way around, because the Fool's the beginning of the journey and it's major arcana. And you have 1, 2, 3, 4 major, 5, 6, 7 major arcana cards out here. I feel like this person might have immature ways. They might be still learning. Somebody might be in school. Page of Coins being out here. 9 of Wands is the battle weary. So you might be tired of fighting with someone's immaturity. Someone might not be as advanced as you want them to be, and you're trying to get them to change. But what really needs to change is how you view yourself and what it is that you view your life like. Do you have the fight in you to keep on helping somebody grow? But this person may be interested. Now here's the thing about that. This is the funny thing about that. These are energies. Yes, major arcana is real significant. This is a significant relationship in your life with this person because it's teaching you things. And this is also spirit showing you like the processes that happen, the cycles that happen. This could be happening within a relationship, or this cycle could be happening within your own life, that this is all coming about to show you deserve love. Like if this person has toxic traits and is controlling, Scorpio, heal right now. Let this go and heal. Listen to your intuition if you want to read it this way up. Listen to your intuition. It's being highlighted for you right now. Listen to your intuition, because this got some toxic shit in it that you don't really need. Get away from it. Heal. Run. You see, look. You see this little fly away. But that's the decision you make. I'm not telling you what to do. I'm just telling you what it looks like. But When I say fly away, it might not even mean to leave something completely. It might mean to do some energy clearing on the energy that may have been present to bring you to a point of realizing that you need to honor how you see yourself. And once you do, then the people around you will start to become who they really are to you. If they have had toxic traits, but they are overall generally a great person, because everybody has toxic traits, it's because we've all been through stuff. So if they haven't done their shadow work, if they're not at the part of their journey just yet, when that happens, you doing your shadow work is going to illuminate who that person is, because they can change their frequency just as much as you can, just like I did, just like I've seen other people do. You know what I mean? If they choose to do that to grow and learn, sometimes the nine of wands mean hold on. Y'all going through a transformation, hold on. There's growth and learning happening here. And maybe after the tower falls to this possessive, this four coins is possessiveness, holding on to what to really probably what no longer stirs you, or stability that you thought you had, the structure of the relationship as it was already going. You know what I mean? For all of this story, I think there's somebody you've been dealing with. This can't be nobody new. I don't even see no aces of nothing. So I really feel like this is a situation that you've been dealing with. That spirit is saying, yeah, there's some toxic elements here. Let me ask, do you want them to work through this? What advice? Well, yeah, that's right. We're about to get down to that, but all right, hold up. Tell me about the Death, Nine of Wands, and the Page of Coins for Scorpio, please. The Death, the Nine of Wands, Page of Coins. For Scorpio. Okay. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. So some of you may be stuck in nostalgia about a previous time in this relationship where it all felt good and nice and lovely. This is the devil in reverse, and it's very funny that you have the devil upright in your what you need to let go, and in what you're not seeing is the devil in reverse. It could be some of you have done your healing. You're coming out of bondage, you're coming out of negative self-talk, you might have done some internal child work. You may be able to come out of that bondage you feel by remembering childhood memories, or a time where you were really happy, or remembering to honor your inner child. There's a lot I could say about that too, but I don't want this to be a 4 hour long video. But what I'm saying is, really quickly, if you put the focus on re-raising your inner child, if you feel like your inner child didn't get raised properly, you will be, in effect, be doing shadow work. Through that work, you will be able to release yourself from old memories of the past, maybe things in the past that have happened with you, or within this relationship, had you and feeling like you were stuck. And the spirit's saying, but you're not. Remember that you're not. You know what I mean? The Five of Cups is a card of disappointment and grief and regret and things like that. The Six of Cups, this comes after the Five of Cups. We all know numbers, right? The Six of Cups, the spirit to me has always been spirit handing you another cup. Like, don't worry. Here's another cup to go on, to move forward. Release yourself from this bondage, Scorpio. There is no bondage. You don't have to stay in something that, remember who you are. Remember your divine lineage. Remember how you were raised. Remember something. Remember you. Little you. This is big you and that's little you. Remember little you. And how would you want your child to feel? You know what I mean? Some of you might need to just go out and do something playful with yourself. Like, go swing on some swings. It's cold outside, but the sun be out sometimes. Go swing on some swings or something like that. Just stay positive, stay upbeat, and I guess just allow this to happen. Like, allow everything. That's kind of what I'm getting, is just allow the tower to fall, because as it does, you'll be releasing the toxicity that's within this energy in this relationship, and you'll be returning to a time of happiness and peace. You also may be bonded to somebody very deeply. You and this person have a very deep soul bond, and they have you might have you might need to learn and work on breaking the cords between you and that person, because you need to remain in your own energy and do your own healing and your own work, and you need to be able to look at this with clear eyes. You can't do that if you're allowing this person's very powerful energy to overpower you, Scorpio. But the tower is here to save you. So this is another way you could look at the tower. You know what I mean? The tower is, nobody likes to see it. I didn't used to like to see it either. But the fact of the matter is, this tower in this situation is saving your life. The tower to the possessiveness, the tower to the stability of this union, the way that things have been. And that tower is going to allow you to come out of bondage one way or another. You and him or her, you and the person that you're dealing with, or you yourself. Once you're free, you're free. That's all that you can do. You know, you pray for everyone, you meditate for everyone, and you wish everybody the best, but all you can do is focus on you and your soul's mission. You know, I used to always want people to, like, I hope. But now I really do hope that people always choose the best thing for them, because guess what you're getting? Guess what you're getting? Maybe that's what they talking about, wanting you to let go of that hope. Because maybe this, you might be hoping and wishing on this to return to a happy place. It might not. But if it does, the tower needs to fall to that possessiveness. That person would need to come to their own realization. Maybe you guys could talk about it, but I mean, if y'all talking about it, it's only going to work if the other person is receptive to the conversation, is receptive to also growing. But I do see the page of coins there. And to me, that always means that somebody in this situation is willing to learn. They're willing to step up and grow and move forward. They're enthusiastic actually about learning how to be better at at this relationship, just in general. But like I said, I do personal readings, so if you want to know more about this and how it really fits your actual situation, I will be able to help you out with that. Just holler at me on the comments for right now until I figure that all the way out. So now I'm going to run into the King of Cups. Thank you, Spirit, for these clear, accurate messages. Now I'm running to the King of Cups. I really hope that person realizes that, because it's, even if you gotta leave it open like this, even if they do figure it out, this doesn't mean y'all stay together. It doesn't mean that y'all part. If they don't figure it out right now, I think the big question is, do you really want to deal with this situation going forward? Does it fit? Or is this person an energy vampire? Are you enabling somebody because you have toxic? Oh, let me tell you this real quick, and that could be your emotions being out of whack as well. Toxic positivity is just as bad as negativity. It's a way of looking at things like with rose-colored glasses, not really seeing something for what it really is. And like the sun and the high priestess was here trying to tell you, no, look at what you're really seeing real quick. Now, in your advice, you have the King of Cups. The King of Cups 100% is about having emotional balance and being emotionally mature. The King of Cups knows, first of all, camera, light, stop playing with me. Well, y'all can see it, zoom in. The King of Cups knows what to do, when to do it, when it comes to emotions. He makes decisions that's good for the group. So, in a sense, for the people that are going through being not on purpose, but being an enabler to someone, Spirit is saying, now that you've seen that there's toxicity that must change for things to return to balance. 6 is the number of balance, harmony, and order. In order for that to happen in this relationship, that would have to change. And the person has to decide to do that on their own. But Spirit with that 5 of Wands in reverse was saying, but we don't want you to fight for it. That's their decision. I resonate with that real good. But the King of Cups is like, but you have to make decisions that's good for the group. You have to go within and tend to your own self, do your own shadow work, continue to work as hard as you've been working, Scorpio, at your own healing. You'll know what to do. That's what that really means. But King of Cups as the advice. Page of Wands, new opportunities. 5, follow your passions. King of Wands, take action on your passions. They're wands, not cups. Take action on your passions. Some of you may be thinking about starting your own business. Be positive. You got heavy Leo energy, heavy fire energy. 10 of Wands. Somebody is draining you. Hangman, you feel stuck by your obligations and all that. That's stopping you. Scorpio, yeah, you're going to have to leave that alone. Make a judgment. And 5 of Coins. 2 of Wands on the bottom of the deck with the King of Cups. All confirmation. That 10 of Wands and them devil. Spirit is really trying to tell you, Scorpio, just to sum it all up real quick so we can go on out of here about this, but There's something in your energy that just ain't right. There's somebody in your energy that is draining you and you're enabling them. Maybe you've been holding it down. Just a small example. You've been holding it down. Somebody lost their job. You've been holding it down for 3, 4 months. And this person is not putting any effort in at moving forward past this sitting still point. This person sitting still could be hindering you. This is the hangman and this is the 10 of wands. That might be too much obligation on you, but this person sitting still, you might be, but this just gave me, you feel stuck. And then right after that, me feeling like you feel stuck. You got the judgment and you got the 5 of coins. 5 of coins could be you walking away. It's usually in a relationship sense, I'm not gonna lie. In a relationship sense, it is the end of something. It's choosing to walk away. Judgment is, giving forgiveness, evaluating the situation, self-evaluation. But 5 of coins can also be talking about you have community around you. You're not by yourself. You know what I mean? You have to be, if this is a decision you make to leave something behind, as this is clarifying, the King of Cups is saying, be kind, but be stern about what it is that you want. Because in this whole role right here, it's like, if you follow your passions, after you do some self-evaluations about the situation, this is all evaluation, about what feels burdensome to you in this relationship and whether or not you want to stay with it or you want to leave it. But I feel strongly that with such a positive line right here, King of Wands, Page of Wands, it's like taking actions on this, it's a good news in the actions that you take moving forward. Moving forward. This just gives me go forward. You're not stuck. You can get unstuck. But right now you feel stuck. Hangman, that's sometimes stuck. Also, it could be for the small group of you, which I doubt, but it could be changing your perspective on the burdens that you pick up in that relationship. You know what I mean? Like, if you said, I'm going to go ahead and pay the rent so this person could work a job that was easier for them, but now you realize it's not fair to you, you might have to have a discussion about that. You might have to have a discussion with somebody about how you see them handling this situation where they're going through financial hardship. They might be toxic, possessive, and controlling because they ain't got nothing but time on their hand right now. You're going to have to, you would know. Like I said, I do personal, but you would know. You'd have to figure out, Scorpio. You have to go inside yourself and figure out whether or not this person is a predator, whether or not they're draining you, your energy. Are you enabling this person? Is their frequency and vibration lower than mine? That's the questions that this predator card asks you to ask about the situation. And you have this evaluation session right here. And the 2 cards that come with the evaluation are some harsh cards. You feel overwhelmed by this person's financial hardship, or you feel like you might need to leave this relationship. You know what to do, but I tell you, either way, the sun is going to shine for you, and you'll have success in your pursuits. Any action you take will be favorable if you move within balanced emotion from your own side, from your own self. You know what I mean? That's I just felt like that was the last thing I needed to say about that. Because I don't want to be the one. You had the 2 of Wands on the bottom of the deck. I don't want to be the kind of person, every message I give, I want to uplift. And I can't tell nobody what to do, but I could just tell you from what I saw, it was like, man, I feel like you need to either have a conversation with this person, Scorpio, or you need to have a conversation with yourself about walking away. Let me see. What oracle do you want me to give Scorpio? I think I'm gonna roll with the white light. Alright, Scorpio. So in the final outro, I'll be talking really quickly about some journal entries you can ask yourself when you sit and write about your feels, or whatever you want to write about. Then I'll be talking about a little bit about some energy clearing tactics, and I'll be pulling an oracle from the White Light Oracle deck. So hopefully you guys stay tuned. Oh, also talking about an essential oil. Hopefully you guys stay tuned for the next section. If not, if this is where we leave each other, I do personals, birth charts, and I do his and her love readings. And if you like what you heard, please like, share, and subscribe. I enjoy reading for you guys. I hope that brought you some light. See you in the next chapter. Take care. Okay, Scorpio, welcome to your outro. So quickly, I'll be reading to you the questions one more time from the Empath Oracle deck for your journal entry. You can ask yourself, am I being drained by those that have endless problems? 1. 2. Have I enabled someone so they cannot find their own inner strength? 3. Am I being drained by someone whose part in the relationship is at a much lower vibration than my own? Ask yourself those questions honestly. Ask yourself also, how does this relationship align with my soul's mission in this realm? And ask yourself if your perceptions are from healthy protection or unhealed traumas. That should help you dig deep into your subconscious to find out what it is you really feel. And you'll be able to move forward balanced. With balance, you'll be able to move forward and make the best decision for you, Scorpio. Also, I want to talk about bergamot oil. Bergamot, that oil is a lifesaver. Trust me when I tell you. It deals with releasing repressed anger, frustration, tension. Holding on to things kind of creates anxieties. It stops you from sleeping. Holding on to things can also give you those rose-colored glasses I was talking about. You know, being toxically positive. Like, you know what? I'm just going to think the best of everything because it feels good. And you refuse to look at the potential challenges right in your face. The potential opportunities to learn something. That's really what they are. You know what I mean? But bergamot oil, if you put it into a diffuser, I also do diffuser oil blends. Ask me about that, as well as shea butters. But this is just water, and this is a blend that I made, but it includes bergamot oil. And it also helps to bring sunshine into your life, really. Let me get this one. Where's my book? Oh, I don't know where my book is right now, and I definitely don't feel like looking for it. But hey, guess what? Homework. Bergamot. Look it up. Ask, what is the spiritual healing properties of bergamot oil? And it will give you a slew of different things. It's wonderful. So, finally, Scorpio, I really hope that you got something from this reading. This kind of drained me. I ain't going to lie. It kind of made me, like, not tired, but maybe some of you are tired right now. I'm going to go ahead and pull this white light oracle so we can go on out of here. Spirit, what message can you give to the Scorpio collective for inspiration, integration, and elevation? So moted be. What one card do we have for Scorpio from the White Light Oracle? One for Scorpio from the White Light Oracle. 2. I'll take it. 7 and 7. First of all, the sun. That sun came out quite the bit for you guys. But the sun. Now, this is the White Light Oracle by Alana Fairchild. And this is number 16. The sun of 417 hertz. You guys, I don't know if you can hear in the background, but I have sound bowls going for chakra balance healing, I believe, at this time. 417, 174, things like that. Look those up too. These hertz really work. The way you can get the most benefit from them is by using headphones, playing comfortably. You know, if you do it till you drift off to sleep, that's fine. Although I would probably never recommend sleeping in headphones because stay alert. We in real life. But at the same time, if you could manage to stay woke for at least 15 minutes and really let these hertz hit, you might not feel anything in your conscious mind. Know that you're doing these things for your cells and your neurons and your neurotransmitters and for your soul. These hertz and frequencies carry light codes. They carry codes that heal. Trust and believe that. If you can trust and believe that me, somewhere, I don't know where anybody else is that's listening, If you can believe that spirit can come and touch the tools that I have and give you a message, please believe that sound does something to our frequencies, and they do heal, and it does work. I promise you it does work. It just takes dedication and time. Keep doing it, keep believing in it, even if you don't feel an immediate difference, because to be honest, you will not feel an immediate difference at all. But if you keep going at it and you combine it with a lot of other spiritual practices, mindfulness being the most important, staying on top of what you're thinking at all times, telling yourself the best thing, and making room for your highest consciousness to show you what you need to see. If you always doing that, all of these things work. The more you get on your soul's intended path, the more all of these modalities of healing will be effective. It's the same thing as taking teas. People think if I drink tea today, then I'm on a healthy. You're not even ready for the tea if you're still eating greasy cheesesteaks. Your body can't even get the stuff the tea trying to give it. You know what I mean? You gotta kind of clean up some. But anyway, let me get through this. I'm just going to read a bit. I encourage you to go online and read the rest if you want. White Light Oracle by Alana Fairchild. Number 16, The Sun. You have what it takes. You are a light bearer. Within you is a healing power, and your spiritual wisdom can help you tap into, healing power and spiritual wisdom you can tap into to find your way through any confusion or doubt. Have confidence in yourself and know that you are enough. Expect an affirming yes from the universe. You are enough. What I tell you, you got it. Your self-worth has to be. The 417 hertz frequency facilitates a healing shift into the vibration of the higher self. Your authentic life path is directed by your higher self. As it's unique, there is no use in comparing your path to any other path in order to determine its validity and value. Your true life path may lead you away from the familiar, directly into worlds unknown. The moment the soul takes its authentic path, wondrous awakening can take place. There is a feeling of closeness and connection to the sacred. This frequency helps wipe away experiences of alienation and reestablish a deep and loving connection with the universe. It cleanses traumatic experiences and memories and any malignant habits formed as a consequence of past pain to allow the soul to experience true kindness, compassion, and love for self and others. No matter what's happening in your life, you've got this. What I tell you, you got this. Once you sit down and want yourself, Scorpio, you got this. You do. Go look up on YouTube and put in pure tone. It's a high pitch or whatever pitch it is for the sound, but I'm telling you to do you some good. I should do a video about how I saw myself change my frequency this morning. I've never seen me do that before, and I finally seen it. I'm telling you, it's doable. And I am not a mystic, but I am, I guess. My soul is, but I'm from around the way. I'm trying to tell y'all, this is not no joke. So, number 34, Sacrament of Extreme Unction. Listen, watch me, y'all hear what this say. Your heart knows how to let go so you can find peace, Scorpio. It is time for you to experience spiritual closure. A beautiful new reality is opening up for you. Entering it requires you to release your attachment to the past. You have been inwardly preparing for a powerful rebirth. Now is the time to trust in what is meant for you and move toward it with an open, trusting heart and peaceful mind. Scorpio, that's my time, y'all. Spirit said what they said. You know what I mean? You want to know what to do. You got everything it takes to do it. Take the glasses off. Look at what we just seen. That one line, the sun, the Knight of Wands, and the Page of Wands, that was that message right there. Move forward. Whatever that means. Let the cycle close between you two so you two can move forward, or move forward on your own and get rid of this energy. Leave this in the past. This is the time. Once you get rid of this and you start trying to manifest, I'm telling you, watch everything come to you faster. But it's going to take a longer time because you got something on you that need to get out the way. Good day, y'all. Merry Christmas.